Welcome back to The Last of Us Part 2. Last time, we've been established into a terrible world, and now we're gonna go outside into a more terrible world.
And that we are terrible people.
Oh, yeah. It's funny you say that. Keep that in mind for the rest of the Let's Play.
I'm not talking about Joel and Tess.
I'm not either.
I've known I've been awful for years, so I feel nothing.
So in a game thing, we just picked up some random items that look like tape and nails and things like that.
Through here.
Through a number of items we've been picking up, like health kits and shivs, not only can we pick them up, but we can actually make them. You'll be seeing me utilizing that a little bit later. But if you start getting certain supplies, you can start making things like med kits and shivs, which helps you maintain your supply a little bit better than them to find them whole. Finding whole med kits and shivs are actually pretty rare. After you or after me? I also picked up a nice little stick here that I can use for a melee weapon instead of my fist. Weapons themselves have a limit of how many times you can use them. Things like the stick you might be able to hit someone 4 times, something like a metal bar, maybe 8. Oh, look at these shots.
Oh, glad we're not them.
Is that your people? What's left of them? Why do you think I'm turning to you?
Cool thing about this area, it's kind of an area that I point out for things like Dark Souls and things like that, is you can see a lot of pre-established area of places you're going to go later in the game. There was a giant tilted building over there we're actually going to go to in this part. You'll see here in probably the next 20 or so minutes.
I love when games do that.
It makes it feel more contained. It doesn't feel like you're just transporting yourself into random areas.
Woo.
Wee! Picking up some screws, some blades.
Was that a bottle?
It was a container containing, I think, some razor blades.
Oh.
Give me a hand with this.
Yeah, she's shot, so she's not going to be much help. It's going to depend on the Superman known as Joel to help.
Thanks a lot, Tess.
Joel's pretty much a badass, despite the fact that at this point he must be at least 50. Uh-oh. Those aren't just normal guys, those are cops. Or soldiers.
The door into the bridge.
They don't have cops, they just have soldiers here.
If they were cops, it'd be unstoppable.
Sneak by them.
Yeah, like in Sleeping Dogs.
They just had Joel fly all the way through everything.
I try to run away and they're just flying right behind me. So once again, multiple strategies to approach this area. Enemies can be rather intimidating in this game initially. The best thing you can do in this game is just knowing your area, knowing where the enemies are, and then utilizing what you know about the AI of certain characters to attack them. Basically trying to understand their patterns. You never want to rush an area. As soon as you rush, you'll end up missing someone that might be at your side, or intentionally placed in an area that you didn't look. Also, trust your partners, because if you have multiple people there, they can help you take other people out. So there's a number of guys in there. There's a guy in front of us.
Justice waits for no one, Private.
Whatever.
2 people talking in there. Ooh, a brick. Alright. I'm not going to use the brick now, but...
I'm a brick. Joel.
They're gonna say brick.
I'm old and hungry. Let's choke this guy out. Even wounded, Marlene managed to choke somebody out.
She's faking it.
I guess then he's faking it. Oh no, I'm dead. Ah.
You turn around, she does like a tap dance routine. You turn back, she's my side.
Hello, my honey. What?
Hello, my ragtime. You know you're not whispering and you're just talking breathly. Shut up. See, my parents will always tell you the story that that just completely off subject, that for a long time I didn't know how to whisper.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to talk like this and think it was whispering. So I did it in class once, thinking it was whispering. I was like, this teacher doesn't know what she's talking about, for about 30 minutes. Then she finally goes, I heard you. Out loud.
The first 40 times.
Alright. So just utilize submissions, clear this area, save ammunition, save shivs. The one guy that can be a little tough here is that dude far off right there, kind of walking to the center of us. He walks from the bottom of the bridge to the top of the bridge, and he can spot you pretty easily. The rest of the guys, they don't move much. So just getting in position to choke him while the guy's going down on the bridge is kind of preferable. He's the only real wild card in this situation. And Marlene and Tess will do Bupkis. And the inside one is now offline.
Aw.
Like Joel's life.
That's why I looked down and said.
Where's Creamy Crunch when you need him?
The one you kept on saying you saw all the time was J Willow 4.
Yeah.
Which I'm pretty sure you'll probably see again. Since I've been doing the streams, I've had like 6 or 8 people add me on PSN. I actually had one guy add me after a PvP fight.
Got me, okay?
I beat him and we had kind of a fair fight, and then he's just like, yeah, okay, we're friends.
I like how he doesn't even call for help or anything to his friend who's right there.
Well, he did talk. I guess the other guy was just like listening to his iPod or something. He's just listening to everybody, yeah, rock your body.
Back streets, back. Ah! Just dies.
No, it's just because he has headphones on. No one can hear what he says, but then he's like, back streets, back. All right. The other guy looks. Oh, sorry.
You like NSYNC too? I love them.
Justin, look what you've done to yourself.
Let's go to Rainbow Dash's house.
Oh, shit.
Joel just immediately runs up and kills him.
All right, listen.
That watch won't stop being the funniest thing to you. Thanks, Marlene.
Who's ready for some football?
Let me punch him in the stomach a few times. I mean, I'm injured.
I was here too. I was here too.
Tess is like, what the fuck's wrong with her?
Tess just crawls on.
She's the only one who's actually trying.
So there's only one left. He's the one crossing the bridge, so... If I walk down the bridge now, he's gonna go right in my face. I just don't feel like wasting ammunition or getting hurt. The choking out and not getting hurt... What are you doing?
She needs to calm down.
You're my blanket now.
Near, far, wherever. You'll find that your partners tend to kind of go on the inside of your body, like especially Ellie, we will meet later. And it's kind of realistic in a sense. I don't know why a character I barely know like Marlene would do it, but whatever. Just whatever you do, do not grab my butt. I'll try.
You tell me not to, Joel. Now I gotta do it.
Alright, but just this one time.
Try not to grab my tight, firm old man ass.
Grabs her ass.
Grabs his ass.
Listen, we don't have much time for this kind of thing. It's 13:52 a.m.
Go on, inside.
That isn't actual time, though. Well, not AM.
Not if you're talking about military time.
To get 13 o'clock.
Where are we going,
All right.
Marlene?
Blocked off.
This way.
Now she's like, oh. Here's my kind of thought process on this whole situation. I can't imagine the military didn't go through these doors and find her little hideout 2 blocks away.
But I'll make it.
But you know what? It's whatever.
The place is right up ahead.
Oh man, I'm so confused. It says exit, but over there it says get out.
Anyone caught
What do I do?
without proper
So now the quarantine's in effect, which means if anyone catches me, they're gonna probably kill me. Because they'd love to be able to establish the law.
They can't stop me. I got a plank of wood on my back.
I'm a sheriff. Watch this cool lighting effect. Look at that.
Ooh.
You see what I did with the camera with the dust?
Joel sees the clock on the wall and he just sighs.
Joel, give me a hand with this.
Our strangest original character ever. Watch.
Fuck away from me!
Oh god.
Let her go.
And that introduces Ellie, who tried to stab me.
You're recruiting kind of young, aren't you?
She's not one of mine.
Oh, shit. What happened?
Don't worry, this is fixable. I got us help,
Here's Ellie knows Marlene somehow.
but I can't come with you.
Well, then I'm staying.
Ellie, we won't get another shot at this.
We're smuggling her?
There's a crew of Fireflies that'll meet you at
So
the
Marlene wants us to smuggle
That's not
Ellie
exactly
here
close.
to
We're
a
capable.
pretty far off little
Hand
building
her off,
outside
come
of the
back,
city.
weapons are yours. Double what Robert's
And will give us our
Speaking of
guns
which,
back
where
plus
are
some if we do it.
back in our camp.
Which is a pretty good deal, except for we know
We're not
how shitty it
smuggling
is
shit
outside in that
until I
world.
see them.
Well, you guys don't know, but I do.
You'll follow me. You can verify the weapons.
God, I
You can
love
get
facial
patched up.
expression.
They do really good
But
with it.
she's not crossing to that part of town. I want Joel to watch over her.
Whoa, I don't think
Bullshit,
that's the
I'm not
best
Ellie.
going
idea.
with him. How do you know them?
I was close with his brother Tommy. Said if I was ever in
So
a
that's how I
jam,
know Marlene, is that Marlene, I guess, had
that
some form of
before or after you
relationship
left
with
the little
Tommy,
mission
my
group?
brother, from the
he
first
left
part.
you too.
Which means Tommy
He
might
was
be
a
still
good
alive.
man.
I could just take her to the North Tunnel and wait for me there.
Jesus Christ.
Just cargo, Joel.
No more talk.
I gotta take care of kids, Jesus Christ.
You'll be fine.
Joel has become very salty in these 20 years. But of course, losing your daughter to murder would do that.
Don't take long. And you, stay close. Let's go.
Thanks for leaving me with this creepy man.
Right, so Ellie, do you like Kool-Aid milk?
By the way, did you see that I found the ingredients on how to make Chateau Romani?
Yeah.
I want to make it so
I heard
bad.
all the shooting.
Oh, fireflies. Aren't they beautiful?
Fireflies. Same thing's gonna happen to us if we don't get off the street.
You're the pro. I'm just following you.
Let's go off the street, Ellie. So Ellie doesn't have much life experience outside of the quarantine zone. She's pretty fresh to this sort of thing. It's not surprising. She's, I think, 14. Uh-oh, soldiers. Too bad they have no eyesight.
Must be a strange life for a kid who was born during the apocalypse.
Well, yeah, and well, in this case, it's not even during. It's like after it. You know, the world's been at least would have been established at this point for, 6 years prior to this.
Well, I always think of the apocalypse not as one day, but the continuous cycle until things stabilize again.
I think this is about as stable as things can get in this world. At this point, that so much time has passed that people aren't necessarily fearing of the apocalypse anymore. All they do are worrying about survival. That's all they worry about.
Where are we
That
going?
means this world has a pretty much set
there.
establishment of rules
That'll get us
now,
to the North
even
Pole.
as fucked up as these rules
How are we
might be.
supposed to reach that?
Just give me a minute.
So Ellie's gonna be my new teammate, but she's not gonna help much for now. She'll just walk around like that. He likes to party. I brought a dumpster. I like to party.
You ever go dumpster diving? You literally have to dive. Come on, Ellie.
Don't mind me, I'm just playing grocery shopping.
You're saying I'm just playing gross.
That too.
She dives in there. Look, I found this weird watch in there. God damn it. I threw that thing in 6 blocks away.
He threw it off a roof and it just happened to land in that one. That fucking dumpster specifically.
Tunnel. You use it to smuggle things?
Yep.
Like illegal things?
Sometimes.
I guess she's walking here.
Smuggle a
Yep.
I guess I'm going up the stairs.
I don't wanna.
I don't know. She's my friend, I guess.
So Joel is being particularly distant from Ellie, not trying to know her at all, being like, look, you're just cargo to me, just shut up and let's
You know my
go.
mom, and she's been looking after me. And I'm 14. Not that that has anything to do with anything.
So where are your parents?
Where are anyone's parents? They've been
That is a
gone
good question during this kind of period of time.
Well, mine are
Instead of
dead.
just staying in school.
I am the
you
parent.
decided to run up and down your fireflies. Is that it?
Look, I'm not supposed to tell you why you're smuggling me, if that's what you're getting at.
You wanna know the best thing about my job? I don't gotta know why. To be honest with you, I give two shits what you're up to.
Well, great.
Good.
Wonderful. Fantastic. Good. Exemplary.
Marvelous.
Stupendous.
Radiant. Exhilarating.
Friendship. Just ignore that, please.
That's just the
Is it?
just demon on my wristage.
Hey, let's party at the apartment. I'll show you how to party. Time to nap.
Damn it! I was gonna say that.
Well, that's actually what he's doing.
What are you doing?
Killing time.
Well, what am I supposed to do?
I am sure you will figure that out.
Let's party.
Now listen to this.
Your watch is broken.
Yep.
Son of a bitch.
Night time shows. Look at this. I love this shot coming up.
You mumble in your sleep. I hate
I now
bad
know your
dreams.
social security number.
I think this is a wonderfully composed shot.
Me too.
And Rand looks pretty real, too.
You know, I've never been this close to the outside. Look how dark it is.
Do you
Could
think
be
the
in
internet
yours.
still works?
This lantern works. She wouldn't know what the internet is.
What on earth do the fireflies want
True.
with you?
Hey, sorry it took so long. Soldiers fucking everywhere.
Party's showing up. I brought tequila.
She'll make it. I saw the merchandise. It's a
Yeah, I don't know why you did that dumpster shit. I just went through the door.
Let's go.
I took the stairs.
He's just stairs. Yeah.
Slaps for it. So, I'm kind of lying about electricity. There are some areas that still kind of... Look,
That's
oh,
strange,
let me
but
shut up for a
how
minute.
else do their smuggling?
These are optional
All I wanted to
interactive
do
moments when you see the little voice
the
bubble
first
with the
choice.
triangle.
What
I
was
try to
second
get
to
them
that?
as many of them as I can because they usually give you
Lost
more
a lot
in
of
depth
men,
about the
they just gotta
characters,
choose.
more interactive points.
Hope there's someone alive.
But at this point, we've
Someone
kind of agreed to smuggle this girl because it's worth a lot. So let's go.
Come on.
Oh, I gotta wait for the girls first.
He can't fit. He just gives up.
I can't go. I was saying I do lie. There are some forms of electricity, like people can run generators on gas and things like that. It's just not a central form of electricity. Although some of the areas, like obviously the military or the government have forms of it.
Trapdoor.
Generators are very loud. Keep that in mind.
She said there's some fireflies that have traveled all the way from another city. The girl must be important. What is the deal with you? You some bigwig's daughter or something?
Something like that.
So we don't exactly know why we're smuggling her, but we are.
If everything goes as planned.
Whatever, that's our job. We smuggle.
Ellie, once we get out
We find a prospector down
follow
here.
our lead and stay close.
Yeah, of course.
I found gold! That's fungus. I'm dead.
Now hold up. There's a patrol up ahead.
We're just right outside this area and people are patrolling around.
All right.
We picked the wrong time to leave.
good. Come on up.
because now that the fireflies have caused this kind of big ruckus, we're now...
Come on, kid.
People are kind of on high alert.
Watch your step.
And sealing it for the prospector guy. Okay.
I love the look of how materials tend to... Singing the song of a dying prospector.
I'm actually outside.
Ding ding ding. Up.
Ellie, we were outside 5 minutes ago.
But this is really outside. 2 feet away from where we were. What's that big bug right there? You know, she wouldn't know what a lobster was.
It looks delicious.
Looks terrifying.
This way.
Let's travel up here. This is the beginning of an adventure that's going to lead to much heartache, but much roads traveled. Never mind.
Don't do anything stupid.
Well, we made it 10 feet, guys. Congratulations.
Around, on your knees.
All right.
You scan them, I'll call it in.
Put your hands on your
Come on,
head.
guys. Stop being hard asses. Come on.
This is Ramirez at Sector 12, requesting pickup for 3 stragglers. Understood.
Look the other way. Gonna make this worth your while.
Shut up. Tired of shit.
I'm tired of you, you jerk.
What's the ETA?
Couple minutes.
Oh yeah, well you were my father.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Fuck.
Well, that's how we can take care of that, I guess.
I thought we were just gonna hold him up or something.
You stabbed them.
Oh, shit. Look.
What? What the?
Marlene set us up? Why the hell are we smuggling an infected girl?
I'm not infected.
No? Was this lying?
I can explain.
You better explain fast.
Look at this.
I don't care how you got infected.
It's 3
Joel.
weeks old.
No, everyone turns within 2 days, so you stop bullshitting.
It's 3 weeks. I swear. Why would she set you up?
I ain't buying it.
Well, shit. Now we don't...
I buy it now.
Go! Go! Move!
Come on, infected girl, let's go. Oddly enough, the infection doesn't seem to be affecting her at all. It's weird.
I got 2 dead uniforms. I repeat, I got
Follow me. Quickly.
Now, this is an area where I can tell you probably a lot of new players died.
There are also people inside these dead uniforms.
When I give you the signal, you run. Now, run.
There appears to be this watch on this one uniform. I'm just gonna throw it over here. Lands right in his hand.
God damn it!
Stay away from those lights.
You know what? I'm keeping it now. I feel like if I say that, it'll go away.
We're gonna be together forever. Watch.
So spotlights can catch you here. People will shoot your ass up if the spotlights catch you. So listen to Tess at these parts.
Ellie.
She'll
it's
know
gonna
when
be
to go.
another sprint. You ready?
Sure. Yeah.
No, except for right there when she tells you to. So we're gonna hide. Hide. This is definitely gonna be more of a stealth area. We aren't armed enough to fight these soldiers.
Check the trenches. Just stay back.
I don't see anything down there. Are we sure they came this way?
If you got really lucky, could you theoretically take them
Stay
out?
down, don't let them see.
Not with my ammunition levels. Yeah, I have 10 bullets, and these guys are fully armored. Like, even if I shoot them in the head, it might take their helmets off, but they have shotguns, machine guns, they have cars with mounted machine guns. I am not armed enough to fight these guys at all.
Well, we have a piece of wood.
Just throw it at the car, it explodes.
Somehow.
So luckily the old camera trick works. They can only see their lights. So just sneak right underneath them.
It's not even that dark.
You see
It's
anything?
not. And they can't hear us either. The rain is so loud.
Hey, yeah, we got away with it. Birthday cake. God damn.
What are there over 900 phrases built into this watch?
And a motherfucker of a battery.
But by this point, the battery's dying, but not totally dead. It's been like this for 18 years.
I hear him up ahead.
Hold up.
So just be sure to take cover and take things slow. Always keep an eye on where the lights are going.
Go.
Because despite the level of light here, the lights are always going to be basically their vision cones.
I thought he was gonna slip and hit the ground. Just fall in the hole.
Just sink into the earth.
In a comical fashion. Whoa!
Puts up a help sign.
Holds up a sign that says mother. Sinks into the ground.
Shows his tattoo that says mother. Big reason why all these buildings are pretty much fucked up, and you'll kind of hear in a moment, but I'll just talk about it anyway. When the quarantine stones were established, what they did with the rest of the area is bomb the shit out of it to destroy as many of the infected as they can. Mostly succeeded, didn't get rid of all of them, and then new ones moved in, so it was kind of a futile effort. But I'm sure it killed a majority of them, but there's still a lot of them left.
Shit, another patrol. Everybody get down.
So I'm going to tell you, this is the area where a lot of people die.
Spotlight Central, huh?
The spotlights aren't necessarily the issue, although just being them in numbers makes it tough, because there's a guy mounted up there that can shoot you from above, and remember guys here. A couple of items you can try to pick up around here, but mainly the brick is going to be the one I need, which I have, so. This is why this area sucks. One of the soldiers decides to search this building and will search every corner if left alone. So he'll spot you no matter what. So the only thing you can do is try to distract him with an item, and then walk right by him without him hearing you or seeing. A lot of people panic and forget to do that, and the guy just walks right in front of him and goes, "There they are!" and shoots the shit out of you.
And killing him would alert everybody else.
Oh yeah.
Even with a shift.
The tough thing is with people with weapons is that a lot of times if they manage to kind of spot you as you try to grab them, they'll jump back and avoid your grab, and then they spot you. The best thing to do is just sneak through this truck, sneak through this area. And I just avoided the hardest part of this particular area. Let's just sprint it.
Any idea which way?
Okay, Joel, easy, easy. Gotta save those ankles.
And then big rolling ball.
See where this leads.
Come on, Tess. Come on, infected girl. So right now I got 2 health kits. That should be fine. I haven't really gotten injured thus far. Luckily. Also, as I mentioned, keep an eye out for areas that are off the beaten path. This game tries to lead you on a story element. There's a lot of hidden areas that contain a lot of loot.
How's it look?
Think we can squeeze through here.
He says that, that's why I'm going to look around the walls, counters. Anything that might be useful. The more, in this area, just like Bioshock, the more supplies they have, the better off you'll be.
I got more soldiers.
Break off pursuit and report back to Sector 11.
Oh, hi, Steve
I
Bloom.
think they see us.
You're also everywhere.
Stay in the shadows.
Alright, so they've been ordered to retreat. So, as I mentioned, that part you've gone through. I may look a little bit easier than it sometimes is. Don't worry, I'm going to die a number of times so you get to see what that looks like. So that's the main path.
Hey, I made Punch-Out look way too easy.
Here's the main path, or what that hole was. There's also a little side path here. So go side path first. Because there's no enemies, there's just supply lockers and stuff like that. Start looting. Nothing in there.
Are we safe?
No, they're still around. Look, take a moment to catch your breath.
I feel like Steve Bloom is one of the few people in the world who can say with a completely straight face, I make a living on voice acting.
Oh, there's a lot of people, but they're gonna find a lot of them in commercials.
But Steve Bloom is seriously everywhere.
Oh yeah, he's in that new movie, the Box Trolls. He's gonna be voicing like half the trolls, along with D. Bradley Baker.
Tess, up through here to this pipe. I think we can make it through here.
And my friend's dating his
Stay
son.
very close, Sully.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah. Alright. The use of sound in this game is fantastic. Very atmospheric. Sound tends to become rather directional. Gives you a good idea of kind of placement of where people are, so... Using more than just your eyes is a very useful thing in this game. Alright, now we gotta decide what we're gonna do. Do we continue with this infected girl? Because basically they want us to drop off this infected girl who doesn't seem to be dying off with the Fireflies. Of course, that's what we'll find out here.
What was the plan? Let's say that we deliver you to the Fireflies. What then?
Marlene's... She said that they have their own little quarantine zone with doctors there still trying to find a cure.
Yeah, we've heard that before, huh, Tess?
And then negative Joel.
And
He got really negative in the
what happened to me
apocalypse.
is the key to finding a vaccine.
Oh,
I didn't
Jesus.
expect to find anybody who's happy with the
That's what she
apocalypse.
Oh, I'm sure she did.
Hey, fuck you, man. I didn't ask for this.
There's a lot more optimistic people in this world. Joel is very grizzled and burnt out.
I can't...
What if, Joel? I mean, we've come this far. Let's just finish it.
Tess seems
I
pretty
need to remind
convinced.
you what is out there.
I get it.
So we're going to be going to this large Capitol building to drop off Ellie with the Fireflies to hopefully see if we can cure this horrible disease that's infecting everyone. And hence
This
save the
way.
world. Look at this shot.
If we cut through downtown, we can hit the Capitol building by sunrise.
See the dimension, those two buildings that are leaning off in the distance? That's them. And that's where we're going.
And then after she said, hey, fuck you, man, we went and jumped over a couple of little leaves things.
After he said, hey, fuck you, man, I realized, man, a lot of people say that to me. Look at this scope. Look how big those buildings are.
Holy moly. I guess this is what these buildings look like up close. They're so damn tall. So what happened?
You can just see the level of destruction all
the hell
that
out of the
bombing did
surrounding
these
areas
areas.
to
Everything's
quarantine
just
zone,
destroyed,
hoping to kill as much
collapsed,
of the infected
abandoned.
Now, Ella's never been outside. What a nerd.
Tess, you hear that?
Yeah. Sounded pretty far away, though.
So this is where I went, wait a minute.
Then I opened up my options menu and displayed the colors.
I was like, oh shit, how did I forget up to this point to turn on my damn subtitles? I'm trying to remember where the subtitles thing is. And I'm like, oh yeah, game. Go back to, nope, that's display. Go back to game. There we go. Subtitles.
I like to imagine Joel's just standing there waiting.
You can
for
all applaud now.
For now.
Yeah.
There we go. I like how they do the subtitles here too. They're very simple but effectively used. They're not. I hate when they scroll. I like when they just pop up. L3 is also used to focus on certain points, but nah.
Oh,
Fuck it.
there's the Capitol building.
Yeah. We need
See
to
that
get
little
around
gold
this
top
mess.
building kind of to the right there? That's where we're
This is
going.
the downtown
So again,
area?
we get to see where our one of our
Was. Now it's
destinations.
a giant wasteland.
I can imagine traversing a city that has really no stable streets or buildings to be rather difficult. Hence us going into these giant collapsed
Over here.
buildings to get to the other side. And also get out of the rain. It's so wet out here. It'll catch you cold.
You don't want to grow a fungus.
Haha!
Getting infected with the flu.
Hey, Tess.
Flashlight time. I like how I like about these buildings is that because they're crooked, you can notice the elevation of everything is kind of turned sideways and has kind of a dizzying effect. Oh shit. That guy looks really dead.
Been ripped apart. Body's pretty fresh.
Something strong enough to kill soldiers, which we couldn't kill.
Let's not stick around.
Just that to keep in mind.
Turn around, there's just an infected guy waving.
Hello.
Hey, Joel.
Hi, Joel. I'm gonna attack you now.
Alright.
This appears to be some kind of office building full of supplies. Ugh. Get out of the way, Ellie. Basically, we're going to travel up this building until we can get to something to travel the other side. Oh, that guy looks also very dead. But he dropped ammo, so...
Oh man, but he has a cool little clipboard here.
That doesn't sound good. He drew pictures of mushrooms on it. This is basically just saying, like, yeah, we're not finding anybody. Oh, we found somebody. Oh, we found a lot of people. Fuck this, we're dead. I like he's like negative contact. Negative fucking contact.
Well, it looks like we're in Levy 5.
Levy. Oh, shit. Something on the wall, but first, exploring. I don't think there's anything up here, if I remember correctly, but you never know. Oh, look, there's something.
Live 6.
There's some materials for shanks. Or, I like calling them shanks for their shivs, but they're shanks. Same thing.
They're steaks.
Yum yum. Nom nom nom.
God damn it. Click.
So, clickers. The scariest motherfucking thing in this game. You will learn to hate clickers.
Some years of infection will do to you.
So, when someone becomes infected, as I mentioned, that fungus takes over them.
Sort of.
People that are infected for a short period of time become runners, basically what we've seen before, those kind of basically humans that have gone crazy. A clicker is someone that has survived with that disease for years, and basically the fungus has completely taken over their body and their brain. It makes them blind where they can't see, so they track people down using echolocation like a dolphin. What makes them particularly dangerous in this game, they're hard to kill, and they kill you in one hit.
Jesus.
Which makes them fucking terrifying. And they also make a very scary sound and they move very scarily.
Watch your head.
Oh, awesome.
And we'll get to see a number of them here in a moment. I can tell you that you probably will die in this game more to clickers than any other thing in the game.
Joel has a moment with his watch. Now, Pinky, I know that you say dumb stuff all the time. But just once, can you not do anything?
There's things that locate us by sound. Nothing will track to sound than the violent sound of Pinkie Pie. So here's the select motion as mentioned, time to craft. There's a number of things in here. For one, I can look at any of the art, basically any of the documents I found. I can level up my abilities when I find these pills, basically, which you'll see later. Right now I'm crafting shivs, because I know I'm going to need them. I mentioned that there's certain enemies you can only kill with shivs. The only way you can really kill clickers is to, when you sneak up on them, you have to kill them with a shiv. You can't choke them to death. If you grab them, if you don't have a shiv, they automatically bite you and kill you. So you gotta have a shiv for them. So once again, always have a shiv. And there's a clicker. Clickers are fast and erratic moving, and they are a tough fight, especially when they're mixed in with a bunch of other people.
Let's search for supplies.
But luckily that one's dead.
I like how they stepped over it.
Ew, gross. Anyway, moving on. I like he talks his watch and calls it Pinkie Pie now. Pinkie Pie. With his voice. Now, Pinkie Pie.
Like it's got to the point that he pretty much thinks that the watch is sentient.
He just gave me the ability to make health kits too. Awesome. Because I need them. That requires me gathering rags and alcohol. We're going to be grabbing a little... I won't spoil it, actually, but you'll be seeing what I mean here in a moment. But crafting items is important. Usually you want to do it when there's no one around, because it does take up live time, as you can see. I need to gather some pills, because that's a good way to level up your maximum health size. things like that. You can also level up, you know, your melee ability or how far you can see things. So here's a door you need to shift open. So I'm gonna waste one. And I broke it. Worth it usually. These rooms contain usually a lot of good stuff. So look around. Like there's a lot of ammunition and supplies. Got a bunch of basically currency. 10 pills.
Somebody's tax records.
Just gonna stuff that in my pocket right here.
A gift card to a store that's no longer active.
So you might notice that my flashlight was starting to flicker there. Over time, your flashlight starts flickering when it starts to stay on. Luckily, if you shake your PS3 controller, it shakes it back into use. One of the only times the motion control has any use. Also, here's a little tip about this game. If there's a part where you're getting a lot of ammunition dumped on you, usually means you're going to be using it.
Yeah, that's video games 101.
Oh boy.
Oh, that guy looks really dead.
Oh boy. Some desks.
This game really does utilize good supply management. Usually you'll end up getting a ton of supplies going, yeah, I'm ready, and then one situation's going to take all your supplies away, and you're like, oh. Thank God I'm going to have Ellie with me. She's going to be a little bit easier to do that with.
Clicker. Ah!
It's clear.
Body slam.
All right, kid, you're up.
Clickers are really scary on top of everything because that noise they make.
Alright, Ellie, now lift me up.
Feet first.
You're a strong girl.
Come on, big guy. Give me your hand. Let's go.
Misses.
She's a strong girl, what can I say?
Clickers?
Shit, go.
Clickers will give you fucking nightmares. But this is the ultimate opportunity to use items to use sound to distract. What is that? But they're very quick. They're also moved very erratically, so they're sometimes a pain in the ass to shoot. Sometimes it's just best to avoid them. I don't think he heard that. Shit. Nice thing is that they can't see, though, because so sometimes if you just stand still when they walk up to you, they can just walk right by you without noticing. Oh, that got his attention. That avoiding tactic doesn't always work.
God damn, they're fast.
I think that's
We are now
it.
Evil 6.
Ellie, you okay?
Other than shitting my pants, I'm fine.
You shit your pants? God damn it. Here's some cleaning stuff. Alright. Luckily, at this point, I can make all the sound I want because they can't get around that wall. They don't have teamwork under their repertoire of abilities. But if there's anyone behind there, shit.
Here you go, ladies.
All right. Come on.
Bumps his head on that.
Boom! It goes through the entire building.
The stairwell's blocked. Should we go back up?
This is crazy.
Just
This is
don't
very
look
crazy.
down.
I would not get on that.
It's been out there for 20 years. If you have a heights issue, this is a nightmare material.
Joel, wait for me to get off first.
Yeah, just all your weight land on that. That'll be fine.
To grab the ropes, Joel.
Come on, Ellie.
You big lug.
Mr. 500-pound, 500-year-old man.
You're okay. We got a way through.
That's not that high. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So far, it's not too bad.
Now we're at level blank.
I remember the first time I went through this level, my palms were sweating so badly. And this is the part where my palms sweat like crazy, is this particular part. Ooh, a new gun.
Ooh.
A revolver.
Nice.
Now, the revolver is a little bit more powerful than your handgun. What it's more useful in this sense is that it runs different ammunition than your pistol, so that means that if you run ammunition in one gun, you can switch to the other. But a tutorial's going to make me switch to it, but despite this one having more ammunition. Fine. So you hold, when you take your pack out and you go over an item and hold X, you go to this thing where you can go through your bag and switch the item related to that thing, so I switched to the pistol this time because I have a ton more. So, down below us are about 6 runners and a clicker. That's kind of scary. Runners are just scary as they are because they're just crazy zombie things. And if you trigger one, it triggers all of them. Luckily, I speed this part up quite a bit. First thing you want to do, establish direction of every one of them. Killing runners isn't too hard, you can kill them just like humans. Choke them out. Get used to the way the people move. These ones move back and forth there. The second one you want to take out is behind this building right here. What he does, and you'll see here in a moment, is he goes into that room, and over here on the left in a moment, he's going to come out the other side of the room. What we want to do is go in that room and wait for him to do that pattern again, and sneak attack him. Now, here's one nice benefit of this particular part. The clicker does not aggro unless you attack it. It's sitting still. Also, it aggroes if people notice you, but if you manage to kill all of them, he will not move until you attack him. But you do need to kill him. But I'll save him for last. Now, I did shiv that particular one because I didn't want to deal with choking it and have someone notice me. Here I'm trying to attract this third one with a brick. Any moment now.
I'm not sure what to think about this fungus. Because on the one hand, it's freaky enough that it gets into the brain. It basically turns them into psychotic monsters. But then you give it enough time and it completely changes them.
It changes their complete physiology. See, even though the clicker's right there, he didn't see me because he's just standing there completely still. I don't have to worry about him necessarily unless someone sees me. There's only one more runner left, so we're going to go take him out.
Having one of 5 heart attacks of the day.
I remember how freaked out I was the first time I did this part. God. So here's the only thing about him. I have a shiv, but I can't get behind him because his back is against the wall. So I'm going to have to fight him normally.
God.
You're going to see how much it sucks to fight these guys normally. Nope, wrong weapon. Pistol. I'm going to switch to my stronger pistol, too, so I can get as much damage as I can in while he's sitting still. I'm just nervous. Okay. Got him again. Alright, now he's aggro. Run, run, run! Still shooting him, nothing. Oh god,
Oh god.
I got him twice in the head, he's still going at me. Oh, good. Whew. So, that was me fighting him by himself. Imagine how difficult he is when there's more than one, and there's more than one enemy. He's a lot more of a pain in the ass, and I almost hit her in the face. Yeah, we made it down here. Wham!
Let's just get out of here.
I picked up a lead pipe instead of having my stick, because the lead pipe can take a lot more hits. And it's good to have a weapon on you, because see, even though I have a weapon on me, it appears in the bag. Nice little effect. Big things don't just fit into your magical bag like in a lot of games. Ooh, more bullets. See, my first mistake I did is I snuck by them and I pulled this thing, and it made a bunch of noise and aggroed all of them at once.
They all just teleported behind you.
I managed to fight them all off, but it was like really close. I was like almost dying.
Alright, hold on.
I'm a muscle man. By the way, we haven't gone to the tensest part of this level yet. That's one of them.
Time to take a nap.
No one's in here. Whew.
In the sideways building.
Imagine you lie on that couch, you just slide and slam into the wall.
The couch just slides off and just breaks a window.
Slides out the window.
That's wet. Oh, I landed in this dumpster.
Welcome to my home.
Down we go.
Yeah, let's get
Whole
through
new
here.
world.
Get through here.
So now I got 2 shivs and 3 health kits, so I'm pretty well stocked on that. Didn't have to lose any health in that particular battle. So far, so good. Again, making this look a little easier than it was for most. Especially the first time we played this.
After we get back, we can take.
Don't say that, Tess.
Yeah,
You
that's...
want to take it easy.
You're just tempting fate.
Everyone always going on about laying low.
Oh yeah, this is a picture of my kids.
Brush me off.
Yeah.
Well, this time.
You know, when we get home,
Believe me when I see it.
I'm gonna make the best waffles you've ever had.
See, this part's one of the moments that makes me think that Tess's and his relationship are partially romantic. Hard to say. It's not necessarily stated or physically shown. It's just the things they say to each other. And it's obviously that Joel cares a lot for Tess. Not much for Ellie, then. I just met you, you little girl. Hey, look, it's the ancient Blockbuster video. Russ
Oliver?
and Company. Oliver. I think that's a business that might be in a reference to another game they have. I just don't remember.
Little Lord Fauntleroy.
Ooh, some more just random items on the ground. Tape. And cloth. I can only make so many of certain items, so it's good to hold on to things because as you see in a moment, certain materials can be used for multiple items. People just left their piles of screws here, alright. I won't say no. Pills! Pills here!
Look at his sleeve.
Dead man here.
He's
But
got
also,
everything right
Molotov
there.
cocktail.
Let's hope there's
A very, very useful item. And also I can craft it. And ironically, the materials to make a Molotov cocktail are the same materials made for a health kit. So you can pick between offense and healing.
That's pretty cool.
So if right now I'm
Joel,
getting
calm down.
confused controls and I'm just angry. So now I have enough materials to make some more Molotov cocktails, which I will. I'm full on health kits anyway. So it's good to be able to weigh those back and forth going, which one I need more, but sometimes you'll make something and need something else later. So you just gotta consider that. Also, he lights his Molotov cocktail and just sticks it in his pocket. That is one thing they kind of messed up on. That's where we need to go, but there's some things you want to look around in here. For one, a note. Firefly map. This talking about the people that are going to go pick up Ellie here. It looks like some of them died. Heading to that zone.
See? They're not our guys.
Oh, I guess they're just normal people that found the map. She's kind of skipping, so she's kind of Elizabeth. I get kind of direction confused here. Oh, not going that way.
A little more serious than Elizabeth.
For now. So, this is the tensest part of the game, and I'm going to not make it tense.
over there. It's him.
Shit.
So see this area? This area contains about 7 to 8 clickers.
Watch the rear. Ellie, no matter what, you stay right on his heels.
Sure.
And I certainly don't have enough weaponry to fight them all. But this is a nice benefit. Usually you can sneak through this area, which is balls-sweatingly nervous material right there. It just makes you sweat like crazy. I just don't know how to describe it.
Nerve-wracking.
It's nerve-wracking, that's it. But I'm thinking about doing it that way. But I'm like, that area, that really sucks. It really does. Luckily, as I mentioned, these things are attracted by sound. You know what makes a lot of sound? Glass and fire. Oh, shake my controller. There we go. Last back. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to be in this position. Enemies can't flank me from here, because flanking is a big issue in this game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to smack them with this fireball here, which is going to attract more of them to walk into the fire and kill more of them. I'm going to take out as many as I can with these 3 Molotov cocktails.
I hope you made it with Fireball whiskey.
Do you like my surfing guy pose?
Do you like a Pinkie Pie? Here we go.
Applejack.
Here they come. If anything, this runner's more annoying than anything.
Did you just smack him?
Tesla distract. I'm just not gonna deal with the runner. Clickers are a lot more dangerous than runners. Now I'm out of that, so now we just gotta fight off the rest.
Do we really need Molotovs? Just throw Tess at him.
Oh, there's one that's still alive. Shit. I get a headshot. Oh.
Tess. Tess.
Tess is a badass.
Tess, damn.
Yeah,
She don't even care.
See, these guys are tough. Yeah, Tess, come on! And Ellie's just sitting there, I just shot him more times, I was like, fuck you.
Tess just ignored pain.
So the reason I did it this way, beyond it making it a little bit easier and less dramatic, is that there are some items you want to get through here, and they're a pain in the butt to get when there's enemies around. I'm just checking if all of them are dead. There's one left, but he won't trigger until the other side of this area. There's one thing I want to particularly get. It is in here, and it is a combination to a safe that's on the other side of the building. Because fuck yeah. I like how on this HUD, it's the bottom HUD on the right is very small, but it tells you everything you need to know. That's my health, how much ammo I have 2 shivs, and that's the condition of my pipe. So, we need to go to the bookstore and do a combo.
Come on.
Hot hike.
I think I breathed in some of this fungus, I might be going crazy.
Right, Pinkie Pie?
This guy's crazy, right, Pinkie Pie? Just imagine the most crushed face Pinkie Pie with man hands.
Missing an eye.
Same expression for 20 years. Of the 900 phrases it has, 300 of them are in Cantonese. In a male voice.
There's a blood splatter on it, makes it look like Andrew WK.
This one's just a runner, and seems to be distracted. So when people are newly infected, like newly infected, they become runners, but they become very, like, just out of it like this. So they're easy to kill. You can just choke them out. Also a good indicator of enemies in the area. If you choke an enemy out, that means there's another enemy nearby. If they're the only enemy around and you do a choke, you do like a stomp kill on them because there's no one around to make sound, so it doesn't matter. Damn teasing bullshit.
Oh, at least there's a brick.
House. The safe contained a bunch of, basically, currency, so yay. I like currency because it's going to allow us to upgrade our pack, which is what I want to do first thing. You might be asking, why would I want to upgrade my backpack? You'll see. And why would it take screws to upgrade a backpack? I don't know.
Because it has more pockets.
I put more screws in it to make more pockets. Ow.
Joel constructs a jetpack somehow.
So there's one more clicker right there. It's one of the sitting still kind, but it's kind of a pain in the ass to deal with.
Almost out of this, come on.
Its back is to a corner. I can't get behind it. I'm gonna see if maybe I can distract it. I could also throw the brick right at his face.
That'll distract him.
How dare you? That's where we need to go. So, go look at this brick.
Excuse me, had to clear my throat.
Oh, but he notices me. Senpai! Oh shit! Hit him! Take that, Senpai. And he's squirting blood.
Good pipe.
Yep, I love the pipe. Trying to attack me by my neck? That's a paddling.
Balls.
Hits her right in the face. I'm now infected with ladder. I try to climb, but I forget.
You can punch a clicker in the face, but you can't fight a ladder.
Look, our life is tough, okay? Got enough to worry about. And we're out of the building. Whew!
We actually made it.
Everyone okay?
Enough time to where it stopped raining.
Yes. Let's move.
You guys are pretty good at this stuff.
It's called luck. And it is gonna run out.
Joel is the most negative man.
Joel, you're such a... You're just a peach, let me tell you.
I told you, Joel's not your typical hero type. He's a survivor. That's what we crossed through.
Well, at least
Where
I can
we going,
understand
Tess?
why.
At least he has a proper motivation. He isn't just mopey
Capitol
like
building
someone
in
in
this
Final
direction.
Fantasy. So let's see how much closer we got. We just gotta go that way, basically.
How do we get up over this truck?
But there's something I need in this building. To be able to get over there anyway. And there's 3 runners in here. But they're newly infected, so they're just sitting here like idiots. Just like, well. So this is easy.
And one.
I think at this moment they're basically right at the point of losing their sanity, so they're sitting there kind of battling between being berserk and being human. So they're just total wigglings. So this is what I mean by the whole choking thing is actually a proximity detector. I choked him out quietly. Why should I do this other person? Body slam!
Jeez.
And their heads apparently are really soft too.
Recently infected. Those soldiers must have just...
Alright, there's a random dumpster inside of this building.
Gotta go.
That's probably how people got infected. Well,
We gotta go, Ellie, get inside. I'll push you.
found batteries for her watch. How'd you know the size? Everyone knows it takes 9 volts. The biggest battery known to man. Alright. Let's get out of here, partner.
The only watch in the world that takes phantom power.
What? I don't hear anything.
Okay, double time.
Double time, go faster, Joel.
Coming.
I know!
Double time looks at the watch.
How much time's on the watch, I guess. Shit. That'd be a terrible way to go. Being torn apart by those dudes.
You got something on your shoe.
Oh, ew.
Gross.
Thank you, Ellie.
Okay.
Where to go from here?
Get out of this
Hey,
place.
Joel, give me a
Find
hand.
out.
Tess goes up to a pair of drums, and attracts all the runners in the building. So in the next part, we're gonna make it to the Capitol building.
This at the exact frequency to summon a clicker.
So freaking clickers, terrifying things. Especially when you don't know how to deal with them properly. Like the first part of the game is just discovering how to fight them.
The final boss of the game is just Joel trying to take off the watch.
But he's fighting a guy who's trying to keep it on his wrist. The guy who made the watch originally. I put my love and heart and soul on that watch!
You were the chosen one, Joel.
A giant Pinkie Pie animatronic starts fighting him.
Joel has to ride on the back of the real Pinkie Pie.
Then it cuts back and it just shows that Joel's infected, just completely spacing out.
It would make sense.
He's been in a coma for like 5 weeks.
Wouldn't it be? I hate that bullshit where like this whole time it was just a movie Joel was watching, or it was a dream. You're like, oh god damn it!
You just see the credits rolling and then it just zooms out of the TV. I'm glad our lives isn't that, huh?
Then it ends in credits.
But the watch was real the whole time.
That's when he goes from the nightmare. At least that was a dream. Looks down at his wrist. Ah!
It's half past. Oh, Applejack. Fuck.
It's time to party.
Party.
To me, it just reminds me of that Travis Trout that's out of batteries. There I was, just walking down the street.
Shigga-doo-ba-diddy-diddy-dum-diddy.
Find myself a woman.
It ticks counterclockwise.
She looks good.
Looks good. Tell me you've seen that, Yoshi.
I'm pretty sure I have.
It's wonderful. It cheers me up so. Do-ba-diddy.
Diddy-dum, diddy-do. But yeah, next time we'll actually be able to see more Ellie character, at least. So far, Ellie's been kind of sitting in the background.
Man, Joel, I really like being alive. Tess, why would you say that?
By the way, I'm deciding to retire from this business. Would you just shut up?
I also have a watch, Joel.
It has a countdown clock. I don't know why.
It hit 0 20 years ago. I don't get it.
I'm thinking about becoming a doctor, Joel.
I really like being alive, Joel.
The one person who's still alive in this world is King and Wei. Wei's been just trying to die, but King's been keeping him alive. Oh, there's a click on your back, Smack. By the way, Wei.
By the way, I made a watch like 40 years ago when...
Some little girl bought it at an auction. I don't know why. If someone made this watch for me, I'd be very happy. Whoever gets $1,000 on Patreon, we will have a custom watch made. Pinky, imagine us asking a manufacturer. We hear you make custom watches. Yeah, we're very proud of our craftsmanship. Oh, good. I want Pinkie Pie.
With man hands and a demon voice.
The large man hands, demon voice, 900 phrases, 400 which are in Cantonese, and a man. And 14 numbers on it. We also want it very hard to take off, but very easy to put on.
And it needs to have a really big crank on the side.
I think this will cost more than $1,000.
Can it go counterclockwise?
Sometimes.
It just decides.
Just randomly, it's like, just goes back, God damn it, I have no concept of timing this thing on. And I better see some Joel X Watch OTP.
It's already my favorite pairing.
Watch is like, I don't want to ever leave you, and Joel's like, oh, I do.
It's half past. Joel,
I think I love you.
This fucking watch, of all the things in this game, I don't...
So far, to be fair, so far.
I thought it was gonna be like some characters.
It's a watch mentioned 2 minutes in the video, and that's it. We'll have more time with these characters, so we'll see.